Hey Starseeds, welcome. This is Fern Capella Allen with Higher Self Consulting, and today I got in the mail a bunch of Oracle and Tarot decks that I'd been kind of like eyeing for a long time, and it made me think that today would be a really good day to have an urgent message from Higher Self pick a card reading. So yeah, this is 78 Stories Tarot. Let's see which cards we're going to pick out of. These are 3. Awesome. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's find out what we're going to pick out. Okay, we've got 9 of coins, 10 of coins, and the 4 of wands. Ooh, these are really nice cards. Thanks, God. You're the best. Okay, and now let's see right here. I actually also got, since we're talking about what I got in the mail, I got the Astro Stone. So if you'd like to pick with your zodiac, please do down below. Let's see. We've got Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aries. And then we have Sagittarius, obviously, Cancer, Virgo, and Leo. Interesting. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, and Libra. Awesome. So these, if you'd like to pick with your signs, you're more than welcome to. Also, if you'd like to pick with a crystal, I got some fun little crystals. This one is a labradorite eye. Sorry for moving the table. This one, I don't know if you saw it. It's a little labradorite eye in a triangle. Then this is I think it's like the moon and the sun. Also labradorite, different type of labradorite. Sweet. And then this is heart with wings. This is also labradorite. So they're like 3 totally different labradorites. All right. So hopefully you can see those. We've got the 4 of wands, the 10 of pentacles, and the 9 of pentacles. The 9 of coins and the 10 of coins. And we've got the heart with a wing, the moon and sun, the triangle with an eye, all labradorite. And we also have Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Pisces. Please pick your pile, and we'll get started with pile number 1. Pile 3 away. Fun. Pile 2 away. Pile 2 over here. And we'll get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our brand new decks. One of the ones I got was called the Buddha Wisdom Oracle. So let's go ahead and check that out. So Spirit, for pile number 1 with the 4 of wands, and if these are not your zodiac signs, do not worry about it. They're just here for fun. Okay, so pile number 1. What is going on with higher self? What does your higher self want to say? What's the download? What's the message? What's the right now message from pile number 1? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, it says Vajrapani Hayagriva. Number 22, Guardian at the Temple Gate. Use your strength to help someone who is struggling. Cool. And 4 of wands. Okay, interesting. All right, so now we're going to go for the Telepathy Oracle. This is also something I haven't used yet. Let's see how it goes. All right, Spirit, Telepathy Oracle. What? Oh, there it goes. Here's, Twin Flame. I was totally getting that because that's what the 4 of Wands is. Okay, apparently this is a Twin Flame experience reading. All right, God. And you know what's happening? The Twin Flame is like, chatty. I'm a chatty Cathy. All right, let's just see if we can get through the rest of this without any other messages. Perfect. All right. So we've got some messages from your twin flame. Apparently you are a starseed, divine, feminine or masculine, and your twin flame has something to talk to you about. All right. So this is Star Dreams Tarot, and through your higher self is kind of your twin flame in a way, because your higher self is all of you. And some people say you come down here and sort of split up from your higher self. Your higher self goes into to kind of like you in 2 different actualizations or dimensions on the same dimension, on the same timeline. So that's what's really cool and exciting and like super trippy about meeting your twin flame, is that you're from the same soul. Really, it's really creepy. But apparently your higher self wants to talk to you about the other part of you, the part of you that's wandering around being your twin flame right now. All right, so we've got the Fool. Okay. And also with these, we got maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. We have telepathy. Close soul connections, harmoniously synchronized reenactment of telepathic moments. We have twin flame. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. Okay, so true. Oh my gosh, I'm just really getting some downloads around the twin flame moment here. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. And the Fool. Okay, cool. So I'm getting what's happening here. Seven of Wands. Okay, these are healthy boundaries. The Fool is the Fool, as we all know. The Star. Aw, that's so sweet. And Five of Swords. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, sounds good. So let's start with what we have, because I can already have a message here. Oh, we have one more here. Eight of Wands, which is so funny because I was just saying, let's start with what we have, because I already have a message. And this is literally Eight of Wands to me is a message. This is like, this is a letter. That's what this looks like to me. So here's a message, right? So this is the message that we're already getting from higher self for pile number one. Is basically, this is a message from your twin flame. I don't know if they're on this earth right now, if you've met them, you know them, if they're your partner right this second, but this is a message from your twin flame. They are saying very carefully, use your struggles to help use your strength to help someone who is struggling. So here's what I see from your twin flame right now. They see you as incredibly strong. Okay. They are struggling. They're struggling. And I think that they kind of admire you. Like, look at this person looking at this person, you know? They're like, wow, you really do have it all together. See how much she's talking? And he's just sort of like, wow, you're freaking amazing. Like, I love how you are. And I don't feel like I'm not saying anything, you know? And it's kind of funny because they both have like crowns. And this is, again, what I'm seeing, like the twin flame. These are like this is a special, uh, you know, anointed union kind of thing. Even if these are just like two friends, it's like it's a magical connection. So I feel like this twin flame is like, wow, this twin flame is kind of struggling. So your twin flame is struggling, but they're saying, even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. They're saying, like, you're the way through the maze is what I'm getting. I hope that the person who chose this, I know this could be completely random, not all of us are in love or even thinking about a twin flame, but I hope that this message is resonating with you. If it is, give me a comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, because I'd love to hear what's happening for you. So yeah, your twin flame is saying, man, I'm lost and you're the way out, you know? You're the way out of the fire swamp is what I'm getting. This is a Princess Bride moment here. And they're seeing, like, they're like, I can't do this without you. And I'm seeing that now. Like, because commitment, that's like a heavy word, I think, for this person that we're talking to, who's like, they can't really commit to themselves, so they're having a hard time committing to someone else, but they're starting to see like why they'd want to, you know? That's this message. They really want to get this message across. I don't know if they have messed something up, but they are saying that they would love to actually get it together. But right now they feel very lost and a little bit like off. So we had the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles came out together. So the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles came out together, and this shows me that in the real life, like, it's a face off, you know. In real life, it's like there's a power struggle in real life, because 3D is, this is Three of Pentacles is the 3D. So it's like in the 3D version of your interaction together, there's some like strife or disrespect or something like that. Like, they haven't done it right, you know, in the 3D. But they truly do see you like this. Look at this. We have the Star, and then there's the Fool. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? The Star and the Fool. That's exactly what I was seeing here. He's like, God, you're a star, and he's like, I am a fool. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. He's like, just help me because I'm struggling. You know what I mean? You know, when you're just like, bro, I'm struggling right now. Okay, and you need someone to understand that, and that's what I kind of feel. This person who really admires you, you're the star to them, okay? And they're the Fool. So the only other one is Seven of Wands. And what I feel that your person, your twin flame, literally your twin flame, which I was already getting, because the Four of Wands is 1111, because I have a twin flame. And he unfortunately passed away in 2019, early 2019. but I have a twin flame, so I know what this experience is, and it's something that's unlike any other kind of love. And that this person, that person, whoever that person is for you, that's the person I'm talking about in this reading. So the Seven of Wands is like healthy boundaries, and I feel like your person really respects the fact that you have healthy boundaries, and they want those too. So that's another thing that they really admire. And so they, even if you have to like decline one invite, or not really be there entirely in the way that you want to be, sometimes they understand, because they also respect your boundaries. They respect your boundaries. And it's funny because we have this Eight of Wands that looks so much like the Seven of Wands, which to me is this healthy boundaries, right? So it's like the Eight of Wands is the message, and the main message in the end that they want to kind of get to is that as much as I'm struggling sometimes, and I'm like calling you into the fire swamp to help me come back out, I actually respect how much self-respect you actually have, and I like that about you, and I want that for you. And there's this telepathy, close soul connections, harmoniously synchronized reenactment of telepathic moments. And what I'm getting is like this synergistic experience between the person who's got the healthy boundaries and the person who doesn't. That the person who, if you really hold this boundary, they can grow into somebody. If you really hold this stardom and don't just like shrink to kind of like meet their ego, that's actually an amazing gift, because that will help them equally grow, kind of like, because again, what did we say in the beginning of this reading, once we understood it was truly like a twin flame reading, is that you got to come back to the higher self. The higher self is the whole self, right? And how do we, like, so even if one of us is growing here, and it looks like the other one isn't, actually all of us is growing at the whole self level, at the higher self level. Yeah, oh my God, that's a huge message. Very interesting. So I'm so curious about this oracle deck as well. Okay, give me a break. Sorry, guys. This is just for fun anyway. But I did get this oracle deck, and it's called Loving Words from Jesus, okay, by Doreen Virtue. And I'm really curious. Doreen Virtue does all those angel messages, and she's great. So I'm really curious what the loving messages. Oh, see, yeah, because Jesus is an ascended master. He's one of our, great love teachers on this planet. And so we can learn from Jesus in that way. All right. So it says, according to your faith, be it unto you. Wow. Matthew 9:29. And then we have, your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. Matthew 6:32. And then it says, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting, because it says, use your strength to help someone who is struggling. And look, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Wow, that's beautiful. And what did I just say? The Four of Wands, 11:11. So the Four of Wands is one, two, three, four wands all up in a row, and that is 11:11. And so we have Matthew 11. Yeah. So definitely, they're saying I labor and I'm heavy laden. Now, what I think is an interesting message from Spirit, though, is from your higher self, is saying, according to your faith, be it unto you. And I'm truly hearing, this is my job, I'm an intuitive, I have to say what I'm saying. First of all, I just built a fire pit I just built this outside of my backyard today. Literally a bunch of different big bricks, looks exactly like this. Basically, it's insane. So that's interesting. And so it says, according to your faith be it unto you, Matthew 9:29. And what I'm kind of getting is like, what your person sometimes does, though, is your person doesn't necessarily see that you have also a life and struggles and things like that. You know what I mean? Just because you're good at being a human being, just because you're beautiful and a star, and they feel like a fool every time they're around you, doesn't mean that you know what you're doing. And so it says, according to your faith be it unto you. I just kind of getting this, like, you can our thoughts shape our reality, and sometimes your person gets into like a down mindset, when really like they don't realize that you're also labored and heavy laden. I will give you rest. Your higher self does recognize that, though, that you also have like a whole past and history and a lot to deal with. And so, and which is why there ends up being a power struggle in the 3D, because you don't give back. You're like, excuse me, uh this has been hard for me too. So you're not like just letting this person be the victim. You also don't want to be a victim. So I think that's part of your healing, that person really admires. But also, you know you can get kind of triggered back into that concept. But here's what Spirit is saying is, your heavenly Father knoweth that you have a need of all these things. See, like, you also need stuff. You're also a person, a human being walking the planet, needing things, even if it looks like you're doing it easier than them. And so in a way, because the twin flame is that back and forth, the mirror, the 1111, what this is saying is you may need to also communicate that you need that kind of support and respect as well. You know what I mean? Like, you sometimes you have a bad day is what I'm hearing, and they need to understand that for you. They need to respect that. And that might be like really eye-opening for them in a very loving and beautiful way. Okay, we have one more tarot deck that I got. That's fun. I'm excited. Let's check it out. What does Spirit want to say? What does Spirit want to say? Any more messages here in the higher self realm? Thank you so much, Spirit. Awesome. Let's see what we have in the back. We have the High Priestess. Ooh, beautiful. That's so beautiful. All right, we have the High Priestess. Then we have the Empress and the Five of Cups. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so definitely they don't know if they have you or not, right now. First of all, also, let's just note that the High Priestess is the number 11. So they're doubling down. They're doubling down. Oh my gosh. And the Empress is the number 3, but they have it in 111. Wow. So yeah, they're saying, man, like, I feel like I lost you and I feel like a dummy. The Five of Cups is grief and just like more being forlorn. And the Empress is such a superstar. The Empress is the Queen of Queens. The Empress is everything. So they're like, wow, I feel like I lost you. So here's what I'm hearing is communication, which is, I think, why it's really cool that we got this, that you picked this card. First of all, let's be honest, you picked the Four of Wands, and you picked her talking, him not talking, the whole thing, the picture, the party, the everything. So there is something I think Spirit wants to say about saying things, right? So like, communicate is what I'm getting here. Communication. We also got Jesus talking to this person, Jesus talking to this person. Talking is happening, talking is happening after you kind of get your bearings on recognizing that everyone is seeing it from their own perspective. Then talk, right? Okay, cool. I think that's all my oracles. And so I want to say thank you so much. My name is Fern Capella Allen. I'm with Higher Self Consulting. I do personal readings. I offer personal readings. You can check out my description and see if you'd like to come have a reading with me. And please do comment. I want to hear if this resonated at all. If you do have a twin flame, what your relationship is. I'm super fascinated by the twin flame experience. Also, please do subscribe to my channel. I just got started pretty recently doing pick a card readings here on YouTube. So I would love to have you in my community. Let's stay in touch. And I hope you're doing awesome. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, Pile 1. Bye. Okay, so I think we're going to get started with Pile 2 over here. Pile 2 was the 10 of coins. And we have the moon and the star, or the moon and the sun. Let's check out our zodiac signs. So we've got Virgo, we have Cancer, we have Sagittarius, and we have Leo. Also, I'm so curious what your signs are and stuff like that, especially now that we're incorporating the signs. And if these are not your signs and you still are interested in doing this fun pick a card reading from Urgent Message from Higher Self, don't worry about it, because it's definitely for you. So yeah, tell me what your signs are, especially your rising and your moon, all that stuff. Super curious. My signs are you ready? My signs are I'm a Virgo sun, I'm a Leo rising, and a Sagittarius moon. So yeah, the Sagittarius moon is all this philosophical tarot, probably Virgo. I think it's a mix. I think this really does fit my whole entire chart. So anyway, let's put this over here for fun. Okay. So yeah, let's check out your reading. So what is your message? Your very urgent message from higher self. And we had a great one for pile one, so I know spirit is hanging. Okay, so this is called the 78 Stories tarot deck. And I guess I'm supposed to look at more of them. We didn't for the last one, but spirit is saying you need to. So we'll go with that. That's cool. I like how they're not exactly the same. Because we gotta go with spirits. That's spirit's the the leader in this. Okay, so what does this say right here? We've got Four of Cups. Okay, interesting. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is really nice. That is a full set table. That is a good table. We've got the Four of Cups. It's kind of like wishing I had gotten this present. Someone's sitting here trying to give me a present, and I'm wishing I got a different present. Very cool. So let's check out. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, perfect. So let's check out the rest of these here. Queen of Wands. She's like boring, looking super fancy. Really nice sunflower here. Queen of Wands. The Hierophant, which to me is feeling very like tradition, not necessarily like industry or like, institutions as much as like tradition, something that we've always done in this particular card. All right, the Ten of Wands. Wow, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is really good. It's like having everything you could possibly want, a full table paid for you paid this guy. So yeah. Oh, this guy has a bunch of money sitting right here. Wow. And there's a beautiful like necklace right here. Gold bars. I'm pretty sure he paid, because that's a lot of money type of stuff. All right, so he paid. She doesn't want anything. Her dog is hanging out there right there. It's so cute. But basically he paid for everybody and he's really enjoying it. So there's something about like having enough money to not just have for yourself, but for everybody in this, right? And then the Ten of Wands is like overwhelm, total overwhelm, working too hard. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Swords, which is like doing it to myself. I'm doing this to myself. It's almost like staying up at night and thinking all these things. Those are just thoughts in your head, thinking them. Six of Cups. Aw. These are like really loving, happy people from the past. This is like a reunion hug. That's sweet. And then we've got the Emperor making decisions. Okay, cool. So just from this, what Spirit is wanting to say right away is that you have been in an important role because you've been wanting to get whatever you could have. You also really want to do this for someone else. I'm getting that look at he's just drinking tea. She's probably about to get all of it. Like I feel like this person is doing this, playing this role, very like effectively because they want to make her happy. See how it says boring? She's like, boring, God. And when I saw this, I'm going to be totally honest. I saw the kind of rich outfit I was just studying because it's like, what do really wealthy people wear? I was looking at it for fun just to see, what general like styles there are with the old wealth people, and there definitely is, and it's this style, right? So this is like feeling completely entitled, having everything you could possibly want. And the Ten of Cups is giving someone or having it for yourself everything single thing you could possibly want. But see, the Ten of Wands overwhelmed with the Eight of Swords, this person's like doing everything they can. Oh, look at this. I mean, this story writes itself, right? Am I not right? See, this person's like, I'm doing everything I can to make you happy, and it's just never enough is what I'm getting here. Okay, everything I can to make you happy, and it's never enough. And I keep kind of going back for that first dopamine hit. Like, see, this is a reunion, It's like, this reminds me of going back to like when you first time you do heroin, it's really good. Second time, it's like, okay. And then you just always go back for that first time, that first feeling, that first feeling. And that's kind of these people going back in time, remembering how it was in high school, how we did it before. That's like kind of when you began a relationship, you know, and you're like, oh man, that makes me feel so good. I'm having the best time here. But it's like you go back for that feeling, and maybe that feeling of you being worthy, you being connected. There's such a connection here, like an integration, a human need, basically. And so that's where I see this person just like, I'll do anything for that, you know, I'll go anywhere for that. There's like a map of the world here. I'll do anything for that drug. And this to me looked like gold weights. It's like weight. It's like doing weights, like working out, but in gold. Because it's like everything is, and their CEO looks like a big gold bar. It's like everything is all this. It's so heavy. And these are actually gold bars and money stacks and stuff. So yeah, this guy is the guy who like does all the pays for everything. And he's like, I'm getting kind of tired of it because it feels like I'm just doing it to do it. Look at this sunflower and this sunflower. Wow, right? That's pretty interesting. So he's like, I feel like I'm just doing it to do it. I'm just keep filling your sunflower vase. I keep filling your sunflower vase. And you're like, boring. You're not even interested. You don't even care about it. You don't even want it. You know, you don't even want it. So what am I doing it for? And then you realize you've been doing this to yourself, kind of, you know, like you've been doing this to yourself. You've been stacking all this stuff up. You've been wanting this approval, and like, you know, because it's your stuff to work out is what's happening. It's your stuff to work out. So that's really interesting. I feel like we got a lot there. Sorry for taking forever to tell that story, but I do think we got a lot there. Okay, so this is another oracle deck I got called telepathy oracle cards, as we can see on the back. So let's see what they want to say. Spirit has been chatty, as you can tell. That was a kind of an interesting story. Observe. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships. Okay. Test. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, right? Past life. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again in different lives. Look at this. Past life. 6 of Cups. Deep. Okay, that's deep. That tells me something. Moment. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. Wow. And that's what this says too. Observe, notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. Okay. I like that. So we have learn to reconcile with yourself, reconciliation. Okay. Exactly. So that's what I think is happening here is like you're trying so hard to please someone else, but you haven't really like healed your own inner child wound stuff, you know? Look at this. They look so similar kind of. They're both like in this darker space with just a like this, like here's the light, you know, here's the light. Like I don't know, they just have a gloomy kind of I need to fix something in myself first thing, you know? So I think, yeah, it's like you keep thinking that you do this for someone else, but you're doing this to avoid getting to reconcile with yourself. Okay. So to get to a new frequency, what they're saying is stop projecting this in general. Even though she's not responding how you want because you're not really dealing with your own stuff. So see, and it says we reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lifetimes. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. You actually set this whole thing up as a test, because I'm speaking to my StarSeeds. I know you guys know we can talk at that kind of level, and I want you to know that I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm saying it in a really loving way. You created with one of your soul partners, you created a situation where you would have to learn to reconcile with yourself through these tests. Okay, through these tests. See, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Okay, so they're saying to start to pull yourself up and out of this projection, negative projection, kind of like ricochet that's going on for you. This thing that's happening, you know, you're like, I want to, no, I don't, like just this whole thing, like you don't know why you're doing it anymore, kind of vibes. To get yourself up and out of that, they're saying that's very important, like notice, observe. No, it says moment, observe, but to me it said notice, observe, but it says moment, observe. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. So think of a special moment. Like try to picture this in a loving way. Observe, notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationship. They're literally saying the same thing. They're saying, think about the good side of it, right? They're saying the same thing. It's crazy. So they're saying, like, to get yourself out of this ricochet of, like, blame, shame, blah, 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 like staying in the lower frequencies. They're saying pull yourself up by thinking of the good things that you have with this person. So you can just start to release the tension and release sort of like all the things you have to keep reuniting and figuring out again and again. Awesome. It says, with God, all things are possible. Oh, by the way, this is called Loving Words from Jesus by Doreen Virtue. I got it today in the mail with my other oracle cards, and I'm really excited about it. So let's just see what it says. I really don't know. I've not used any of these before. I'm so excited. Let's hear what our Ascended Master, Jesus, one of the Ascended Masters here that's walked the planet, has to say to us. All right. One thing that Jesus has to say is, with God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. Okay. So what I hear them saying there is that this to me feels, I just was hearing this YouTube about this show called Dark Matter, and it's about this guy who went back. He became really successful, but he wasn't happy because he was with like a version of his wife that wasn't happy either. See how it says boring? So he went back in time and became the other version of himself that decided to have a family, to like just have a nice life, have the kids and everything. Um and then it was sort of like, which one did you choose, and that's what I kind of am getting, that you're sort of going like, what am I really choosing here? Like, what do I really want? And what they're saying is, with God, all things are possible. So you can actually go into a new dimension. Like, you can choose a different path, wherever you're at. You're not stuck. Like, Eight of Swords feels really stuck, very like, oh, I can't move, it's too much. Like, Ten of Wands, too much. I mean, that these together is that feeling where just like you're stuck and you're overwhelmed, like, and you're just like, fuck, I don't know how to get out of this situation, this moment, right? And Spirit is saying, with God, all things are possible. So with the universe in its multiverseness and its like interdimensional quantum field of infinite potential, literally anything is possible here. Okay, anything is possible. You have to break out of this mold that like things have to only go one direction, only be one way. The Hierophant, we've been doing this forever. Well, you don't need to do it anymore. Okay, so you can change how you see people. You can also change how you're living and make it really resonate at the frequency you're at right now. So this says, my Father gives you the true bread from heaven, John 6:32. Cool. And that's what I get, is that you've been doing it for the dollar. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it for the dollar. 10 of coins, I mean, that's the dollar. So you've been doing this stressful underbelly for the dollar. And they're saying, my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. You are going to succeed and achieve in other ways. You don't have to do it this one particular way like you've always done it before. Pray always, Luke 21:36. Cool. Yeah, I think they're just saying like, stay high vibration, right? Stay high vibration. Don't go into these low places where you feel like the shame and the blame and the guilt and stuff like that. You got to let that go and see it, that you chose to get deeper into reconciliation with yourself. Learn to reconcile with yourself, which is one of the biggest healing modalities that exist. It is the thing. That's what God itself is doing, right? God itself is healing. God itself is learning to reconcile with itself, which is us all coming back together in oneness and unity and stuff. So don't feel bad that like you chose this test, and stay high vibration. So pray always, like always stay kind of like above a dark place, right? Whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. See, my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. So that's totally what they're saying. They're saying like, don't feel like you have to compromise your soul any longer to get what you want, because actually I want to give you that. I'm not even thinking of like, I want to give you what you want. And I want you to resonate at a level that like really fits you, right? Okay, Spirit, let's hear from, this is the Star Dreams Tarot. I'm so excited. It's really gorgeous. Spirit, what else? Wow, Spirit really wants to talk. Like, there's a lot to say apparently. That's a lot, God. Thank you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Cool. The Emperor. So we also had the Emperor over here, by the way. So that's pretty cool. We have the Emperor and the Emperor. I love it. We have the Six of Cups and the Six of Cups. So that's really neat. We have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Is this crazy or what? Wow, Spirit just, what did I say? This is doubling down on these things, okay? The Emperor and the Emperor. This is like, I feel like this is like a card game right now. The Emperor, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. This is crazy. Two of Pentacles, cool. Nine of Wands, okay. King of Wands, ooh, beautiful. God, these are gorgeous, aren't they? Let's see what else we've got. Oh, Justice. Gosh, that's gorgeous. These are so pretty. And the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to put the Nine of Pentacles up here with the Ten of Pentacles because, wow, that's so cool. Okay, so the things that we are, first of all, we already had were the Emperor. So this is like playing a role, you know, getting too like dogmatic and stagnant and stuck in this illusion. The Six of Cups, this is definitely saying this is a past life, because we also have the past life reunite. This is definitely a past life situation that you're bringing up again as a test. The Eight of Swords, that you're doing this to yourself. You've got to stop like beating yourself up is what they're saying. You've got to stop beating yourself up. You've got to stop like staying in low vibration. You need to bring it up a little bit and realize that like you're going to be fine. Basically, I think you have some fear around like changing this at all, and Spirit is like, you're gonna be totally fine. You're gonna be so fine. It's not even funny. And then we have King of Wands, Nine of Wands, Justice. Definitely, I'm getting like you're rising to the occasion. Okay, Justice. Like you're going to be great. And Nine of Pentacles is even like, first of all, it's one of the wish fulfillment cards, like Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. It's like having everything you want in a totally new way. Ten of Pentacles is one way of having everything you could possibly want, and Nine of Pentacles is another way of having everything you could possibly want. And Two of Pentacles is like bringing in this new way. To me, Two of Pentacles is unseen to the scene. So yeah, it's like you're going to rise to the occasion. You're going to kind of like integrate your whole self, which is what I'm getting basically in the end of the day, by really changing the way that you view this experience. Okay, that's all I have for you today for pile 2. My name is Fern Capella Allen, and I'm with Higher Self Consulting. I would love to hear your comments. If you have anything to say about this reading, I would love to hear it. I've just started doing YouTube, and I'm already so excited and grateful to see the messages and the comments, like just to get to know you guys. And you know, like I live in Portland, Oregon, but I feel like I get to be part of the world, and I've always really loved to be part of the world. It's such a special place to be. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, I'll definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I appreciate it so much, and then we can stay in contact and stuff too. I do personal readings. Those are in my description below. And I think that's everything. Thank you so much, Pile 2. Bye. Pile 3, welcome. Pile 3, welcome. Exciting. We've got the eye and the triangle, the labradorite. That's like a lighter labradorite. You can put it like that. Like that. All right. And then we have, for the zodiac, we have Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, and Libra. Wow, we've got 3 air signs and Pisces. And if these are not your zodiac, don't worry. This reading is for you, obviously, anyway. But if these are your zodiac signs, awesome. Let me know what your sign is. I'm so curious. I'm actually a Virgo sign myself, sun sign. And then I have Leo rising and Sagittarius moon. So tell me what yours is. I'm so curious. All right, let's hear for pile number 3. What is the message? So apparently we're starting off with the Star Dreams Tarot. This is something that they want to start off with, I guess. I love that. I always let Spirit drive the car. Okay, let's see. We've got 10 of Cups. Wow, 9 of Coins, 10 of Cups. 9 of Coins is the 9 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups is like emotional fulfillment, feeling great. Knight of Cups, wow. 6 of Pentacles, cool. 8 of Pentacles, wow. And then the 5 of Pentacles, okay, neat. All right, so we've got these pentacles and these cups. That is very interesting. Okay, so let's get some other cards. I think I want to get the 78 Stories deck and just have them inform the information a little bit more, because we've definitely got pentacles and cups. So we were in our emotions and our monies, and there's some changing up. There's going from feeling completely out, having nothing, to feeling like you have everything you could need. Like he's like, do I need that? Do I need this? So that's really good. I mean, there's a big change of weather here. And the 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. The Knight of Cups is like getting an offering, getting a message. So I'm getting something really cool here. I just want to hear from 78 Stories what else they may have to share with us about pile 3's information. It's a good story. It's a really good story. I need to know more. I need to know more. Spirit, thank you so much for telling us about pile 3. What is going down? They just want to say so much. I can't take it off. All right, pile 3. What is going down, Spirit, for pile 3? What is happening for pile 3, Spirit? Okay. There's all that. Okay, sounds good. So we've got the 4 of Swords. This is rest. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Wow, definitely good money feelings. 2 of Pentacles. Holy cow, that's a lot of pentacles. Justice. I love that. The 5 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. Okay, cool. So what I'm getting here is that, okay, 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. Hi, Sissy. We have the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, wow. Yeah. Okay, so basically what I'm getting is that you are bringing in the bag. That's all. You're bringing in the bag. You're gonna be getting some serious money here. Things are about to change pretty drastically for you, and it's because you deserve it. You know, you have been through the mother effing ringer. The 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles. I just feel like you've been going through it. Okay, and now you're being given a second chance. You're being given a new wind. There's some fresh wind happening here with the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. You're also doing your part. 8 of Pentacles is work. You better work, right? That's what I'm getting from here. So the 6 of Pentacles is like, yes, things used to go this direction. Now they're going this direction. And that's because you are working with this and not you're actually giving it also your all as well. So you're putting in your hand, and Spirit is like, I got that hand, and they're taking you there, and they are taking you there. Okay, we got the 9 of Cups. I keep saying that. 9 of Coins says 9 of Coins. 9 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is the biggest money you can have. This is bigger than any other money in the whole tarot deck. And the tarot deck is talking about the entire human experience. So this is big money. And it's like you really went from, you started at the bottom, now we're here kind of stuff. Okay. So if this hasn't happened to you yet, because first of all, by the way, you would know if it happened to you. You wouldn't be confused about the situation. This is big change. Big change. Speaking of change, look, she's at the laundromat, and it's like I'm going from like needing change for the laundromat to like the King of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. I have anything I could want. So this is big change. We got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, and it's like that way that you used to live, put a fork in it, babe. That's over. You're done. That does not happen anymore. We don't do those things anymore. Okay, things have changed drastically. The 10 of Cups is like, bum, 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 bum. My life actually rocks. Everything is fine, and I have everything I need. This is huge, like, celebration. This is a party. This is you having a massive party at your brand new beautiful place because you have got it made. Okay, this is really cool. Yeah, and you're basically pulling it in from you're going in here like you're ordering up from the universe, like what you want is what I'm getting. You're pulling it in from the unseen. You're like, I don't like living like this anymore. And that's where I feel like where others, whatever stage you're at in this, your part of your work that you're doing, part of what you're giving, like the Eight of Pentacles, you're just fed up. You're done rubbing these two pennies together. You're done, like, you're tired of it. And so that's part of the work you're doing. It's like, that's all the work you really need to do is just be completely done. Oh, by the way, the Five of Pentacles is right here. This is actually Five of Pentacles. This is Five of Swords, which is like winners and losers and like kind of a victim mentality thing, which is like being the fed up thing. But the Five of Pentacles is here. So we have, like, the Ace of Pentacles, just the very first like little pentacle, and then the Five of Pentacles, feeling like you just don't have enough. But you absolutely will. So there will be a great offer. There will first of all be a justice done. Six of Pentacles is like, changing, giving over here where they used to give over here. Justice is balancing the scales. The scales of karma are to be balanced. You will be getting what you need and what you deserve. And Knight of Cups is an actual offer. It's a beautiful, precious, gorgeous little offer. Somebody's like coming in, the dust, like the fog, you're like, is this real life? Like, imagine this guy's coming in to be like, here, I actually want to give you this inheritance from your great grandfather in Bulgaria that you never knew about. And it's a massive inheritance. You're like, are you real? Like, you're like, should I go back to sleep and try again? No, that's how awesome this offer, this cup that will be offered to you will be. And that's how much you deserve it, though, too, because of justice and the Six of Pentacles. Things are about to be turning in your favor, babe. Okay? Turning in your favor. The Page of Swords. I love this. Like, this reminds me of in Alice in Wonderland. They're painting the roses red. And that's how I feel like you're kind of like, that's how fast your reality is changing. You're like, I can't wait for these to, like, be genetically altered over to the point where they turn to red roses. I'm painting them red right now. I need them to be red now. That's how much your life is changing in a moment. Okay, in a moment. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. What I'm hearing with this is a telepathy oracle deck. I think it has to do a lot with like another person, like twin flame kind of stuff. But we're using it because I'm going to use all my fun new decks today for fun. But so we're going to just read it with understanding what we're seeing. Okay, and what we're seeing is you coming into a ton of money, first of all. But what we're seeing is like something great, something really great. So when I hear moment, think of a special moment that brought you and your partner joy. What I'm seeing is, think of, picture, stay in that moment. Stay in the moment of manifestation. Stay in the moment of pulling in exactly what you desire, like of being right where you want to be, right? Like, stay in the moment of, like, getting that inheritance from this guy. You know what I'm saying? Stay in that moment, or stay in the moments right after, because that's where you really are moving into. So stay there, even when you have these tests. Okay, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, and see that sorry, I'm so sorry. See that and understand that your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Like, you are going from nothing to something in some ways, in terms of especially like your finances and everything. So see that shift happen, like, see that there's going to be good days and bad days with it. Basically, you will be tested. The universe is guiding you toward that special someone. Just let everything take its course and see. Look, I don't know if it's about a partner, because I really think this pile is about you guys and how you're coming up. You're really coming up, and it's your turn. Justice, the universe, in Six of Pentacles, the universe is guiding you toward that special someone. Just let everything take its course. What this is saying to me, universe, divine timing. Let it happen. Okay, let it happen. Just let it happen. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. So totally let it happen, and don't even fret about it. Basically, the universe, everything will let everything take its course. Just let everything take its course. Let everything take its course. Divine timing is a real thing. Okay. What about that? All right. Ooh, neat. Okay, so these are loving words from Jesus. Okay, I got them as well, and I really love them, and I want to see what they have to say. Jesus is also ascended master that has some good information. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Luke 6:38. Okay. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, with the context of this reading, is I'm getting that you need to match, because that's what this was saying too. Stay in the moment. You need to match the energy of where you're moving into, of this, like, I have everything I could possibly need, the Nine of Coins, which is just so fantastic. He's like, babe, what do you want? What do you want? You got this, I got this. What do you want? You can have anything you want. And King of Coins is like even above that. You know what this guy reminds me of? The kind of billionaire that doesn't even think about money, isn't even worried about being able to buy something or not. He's People just get his stuff when he needs it. Like, this guy is so in the next level. This is like those Elon Musk and like those kind of people that they wouldn't even waste their time thinking about money, because money is so there for them, that then they get busy thinking about all the other cool things that are going on in this world. Like, they are change makers, good or bad. But there's like, that's what this person is like, past needing money, past thinking about money, just completely owning this realm. Okay, that's where you're going. And I'm not saying, because the wheels of justice are turning, things are different, and you are actually getting to that place. But that's why, again, like, you're getting tested, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested, because you're going to need every single one of them. Okay, you're going to need every single one of these strengths and weaknesses when you shift into this new reality, which basically, that's what this is. Like, the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups, this is like the end of something completely, and this is the full fulfillment of everything. So you're totally quantum leap jumping here, basically. All right, so give and it shall be given unto you. So start living in that way. Okay, start relaxing, start understanding the future that you're going to be living in. You're completely fine. Like, give into yourself is what I'm hearing. Like, give into yourself. You deserve the world. So already start giving yourself the world, and don't be like treating yourself in the old way, like this, rubbing two pennies together kind of way. Whatever you can do, and I think it's yeah, whatever you can do to to be in the new way of living. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, really, I think we're gonna just take the first two. Okay, Spirit, thank you, because these are oracle. This guy was like, I feel like telling you a time. Okay, we have Padmasambhava, the 8th century Masahida Wildman. Intense practice yields great results. Okay, beautiful. And then we have Princess Mandarava, first wife to Padmasambhava. Sometimes love changes the course of a life. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Sometimes love changes the course of a life. I love that. Okay, beautiful. I really appreciate that, actually, because let's never forget this is a loving universe. Oh my God, I feel silly because I even have like messages here from Jesus and everything, who I was saying was ascended master. But at the same time, I don't think I've really understood until right now the gravity of sometimes love changes the course of a life, like the gravity of that. This is all in love. See the universe, or I just say it's a loving universe. It's a loving universe, and these changes are all in love. Love takes you through this. Okay, love takes you through poverty, when you're in poverty, when you're in scarcity mindedness. Love takes you through your wealth. Love is the boat that you ride on through all of this. Okay, so don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that love is literally the answer, but it's basically the glue that holds your life together from who you were to who you're becoming, because it's such a big offer. It's such a big offer, and you're definitely going to take it because it's yours. You deserve it. The wheels of justice have turned, and it's your turn. Like, see the infinity. It's like, if you wouldn't take it, like, you're going to become great, right? Like, if you're not already, please forgive me, I'm not to sneeze. Yeah, like, you will take this offer and change your life for the better, you know. And then they said, intense practice yields great results. That is exactly what I feel like. You have to start living in this dream already. Paint the roses red, okay? Start living in the dream already. Like, just paint the place that you live in, paint it as if it is. I mean, in your mind, paint it as if this is where you want to live, okay? The car you're driving, make it the car you want to drive. Like, the job you have, make it in your mind the job you want to have. You have to start moving over there. You got to start moving over there. That's part of the work, is the dreaming it up. And the Four of Swords, it says, there's definitely like a rest energy here for me, and Four of Swords is definitely rest. So I feel like that was kind of this, is like, oh, it says here, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest, right? Four of Swords is rest. So that's what I feel they're saying. Just like, you need to start living in the frequency of someone who has everything they could possibly want. Just start living like that. Take a load off already, and you will get there a lot sooner. Okay, I think that's the messages I have for this, the higher self messages that wanted to come through today. So yeah, I feel good about it. My name is Fern Capella Allen. I'm with Higher Self Consulting. I love to do readings. I do personal readings right now. If you are interested, please check out my description below. Also, like this video if you don't mind, and subscribe to my channel, because I do a lot of these different readings. I'd love to continue to communicate with you and have you see them. Also, if you want to comment and tell me, anything, like literally anything, you can tell me anything, but also just tell me if this resonated, if this was one of the readings that made some sense to you personally, and also I'd love to know your signs, rising, sun, and moon, if you want to tell me. Okay, I hope you are having the most wonderful week, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.